Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I was asked, with the game trying to stabilize, if Kabam would put off putting out offers since we hadn't seen one in a couple days, and I thought, I don't know, maybe. I'm not part of the Kabam marketing team. How the heck am I supposed to know? Well, we got our answer today, and that was, they're bringing back the bundles, or at least the Spider-Verse bundles, which normally, I gotta be honest, a bundle is among the worst value in the game. Especially when you're Cavalier and you compare it to this Cavalier Daily Special, which for $5, I mean, even just 5 generic 5-star signature stones for $5 is a better deal than we've seen on the average day. Even with nothing else in this bundle, it's a better deal. That just shows how crazy bad the average deal is on non-exclusive days, like July 3rd / July 4th weekend and Cyber Monday weekend. So, Spider-Verse bundle number 1. It's the same trash price we're used to seeing. Half of a 4-star, which should be at least a fully formed 4-star. 3 level 1 revives, and 5 Spider-Verse crystals, which as usual are like premium disappointment crystals on steroids, where you get a 4% drop rate instead of a 3% drop rate for a 4-star for $10. These remain insanely overpriced. They're the same price that they were 2 to 3 years ago. If Kabam wanted these to reflect where the game is, they would at least, at minimum, cut the price in half. And if you want to have summoners spend $10, just say limit 2, make them $5. And I think that's a fair price, especially because then at least you're guaranteeing a 4-star hero for $10 if you bought both bundles. But as it stands right now, it is at least 100% overpriced, and it is just a F deal. Every time this pops up, you know it's an F until they change the price of it, but the only way they will get that through their skulls is if you don't purchase the bundle. All right, now you have the Grandmaster version of this where you can't even get the Cavalier. Normally there are 3 bundles. There's the intro bundle, which is the premium on steroids, the Grandmaster, which is for the middle tier uncollected players. Then there's the Cavalier bundle for those of you who are Cavalier or sometimes uncollected, depending on how they view that progression for that deal. And this has a 5% chance to get you a 5-star, which is not high at all. And yes, there are some good champions in this, especially Stark Spidey, especially Venom the Duck, and Venom, but there's also a lot of trash. We have in this Iron Package, because somehow Iron Package is in the Spider-Verse. Maybe he is, but I don't think of Iron Patriot when I think of Spider-Verse champions. Maybe if I thought about like a pile of garbage, I would think of Iron Patriot, but not a Spider-Verse thought. Not what comes to mind at all. And so even if you get a 5-star for $30, if it's a 5-star Rhino or a 5-star Iron Patriot who somehow isn't going to be buffed this year, I figured he and Groot would be like the first 2 on the list. Even somebody like Agent Venom, you're probably not going to use. Venom Pool, certainly. So it just becomes, with Miles Morales, Spider-Man Classic, Kingpin, a case where there isn't enough guaranteed value. This thing at most should be $20. But even if it's $20, I think that they should include one minimum greater champion boost of 30% or the for 1 hour plus 30% for attack and health. But of course they don't. So this remains just an absolutely dreadful F for both offer at a time where the community is still anticipating, hopefully by the end of next week, we'll see some compensation for the historic server outages that, as my Battle Realm bestie said last night, was caused probably by the hamsters finally being tired and not being able to run that very slow and not exactly dependable server for Marvel Contest of Champions. So there you have it, YouTube. 2 F deals to probably say F the players today. Don't buy them. Save your money. These are among the worst offers you will see every year, and at this point every month, and even at this point every couple weeks they're throwing this out now. If we want the price to change, it's all about economics. The only way to bring the supply down is to bring the demand down, because then actually the supply goes up. You have far more bundles that aren't being purchased than demand for them, so you got to lower the price point to sell more. And I keep telling Kabam, if you sold 1,000 of the Spider-Verse bundles at the prices here, and then you cut the prices in half, and you sold 5,000, you'd still be making more money. And it's not like at this point in the game, you're going to say that the quote-unquote economy of the game is going to suffer because 20% of a 5-star is $15, right? Like, that's pretty much what we've seen anyway. It's just these bundles haven't changed their price in 3 years, and you're seeing the ramifications of that on the literal economy of the game because it's total BS. All right, well, on that note, it's Sunday. Time to end this video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.